Hello. What have I got to tell you today? Still struggling, but trying to do more things. Um, so, actually, I had a good one today because I had to go to Buckie to pick up a window. So, a window for the bathroom. It's been made. Uh, so, I had to go grab it from the showroom in Buckie, which is like half an hour, 40 minutes each direction. So, it's a job that needed doing, but also it's a job that didn't require any particular skill other than driving. Um, so yeah, did that. Picked up a couple of bits from Screwfix, new guttering for the back, just under where the roof was repaired, where the new slates were put on. There's basically the gutter's like a foot short. Unfortunately, you can't buy guttering in foot long pieces. You have to buy them in 3 meter pieces. So I've got loads spare, but having said that, I am going to be making the little roof for the forge area and things like that. Um, so yeah, went by the forge, dropped everything off, did a bit of fitting of guttering, started looking at taking out the little wall that goes to the area where I'm going to have my forge as well. I just want to kind of make that so that you can walk in. It's just a little low height wall on each side, which would be good because I could kind of have the forge the actual forge tucked into the corner and things like that. So I think that'll work out pretty well. Um, yeah. So I feel like where I am is, it's almost like when you've been ill and you start getting back to it, but just a little piece at a time. So you know you don't have the energy to do a full day's hard stuff, but you got to get back into the world somehow. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. God, doesn't stop me feeling shite though. But yeah, I'm going to do some planning with Nina tomorrow. We've kind of decided that we're going to actually start looking at a coordinated approach because up to now we've kind of been, I've been doing the renovations and the bothy and anything to do with websites and that sort of stuff, and she's been really doing her own thing with her art and jewelry and everything. But the idea of this is it's a shared thing, and it might as well be a shared business. In fact, if we want to start making more than £1,000 a year on it, it has to be a registered business. So yeah, I think we just need to kind of start figuring some stuff out. So hopefully, conversations like that will help. I don't do well when I think it's just me doing something when I've got sole responsibility. I think again, it's this big kind of catastrophizing or sense of impending disaster. Um, I've got a habit of taking all that on myself and forgetting that I'm in a team and have been in a team with my wife for 18 years and with my children, and everybody's lovely. So yeah, I think just starting to try and keep that a little more present in my brain that this is a shared project. We're going to do this together, and it's going to be a great thing to achieve together. So I'm coming out of it a bit now. Honestly, I don't particularly know where the big mental health knock came from. Maybe just burnout. Maybe just trying to figure out too many things. Maybe just still still struggling from the burnout of the last few years. I mean, I guess it's a combination of the above, isn't it? And it being winter and it being cold and it being constantly damp and all of these things. No, but really what I'm trying to say is there's valid reasons for struggling and having a bad time, and I'm just trying to recognise that and say, yes, okay, you're having a bad time, you're having a bad mental health time. That's okay. You know, just do what you need to do. There's no time pressure other than from myself here. I think the main thing with me is if I get to the spring and things aren't finished, I'll just be like, well, you had 6 months off work, so 6 months of not doing a day job. Okay, I'm not going to say off work because again, that's using all the wrong words and the wrong intentions. It sounds like I'm on holiday, which I'm trying not to be. If I get there, I'll just think, I don't want to think that I've kind of wasted those months and not got something to show from it. But I don't think for a second that's going to be the case. I think, everything that I'm trying to do is very achievable. The things that need trades, I'm using trades, things that I can do myself, or with the assistance of friends. I'm doing that too. So, tell you what though. Excuse me. Scottish winters do not make it easy. They really bloody don't. But the fire's lit downstairs and it's time for me to go and play Minecraft with people. Ooh.